Hello YouTubers, Felix here, and welcome to the 4th episode of King of the Hill. Today we have Kuba challenging DuckTruck, the reigning champion. Kuba is known to be one of the best PCMers on my channel. In the 24-hour livestream, he won Counter-Strike Go in a tournament we had, and he's now challenging DuckTruck. He's challenging DuckTruck in the Montreal Classic. This one is gonna be tough. It's gonna be one for the Hillers. That's why we're seeing we're seeing Kuba picking out Cannondale first, and then we have DuckTruck on Lambert, and he's gonna be using Costa. This is going to be interesting. A hilly stage is one of the most difficult stages to play, up there along with the cobblestone stages. So we'll see a lot of strange decisions, but it all comes down to who finished first. And the 4th episode of King of the Hill is officially begun. We've got the mandatory good luck to you, sir, good luck to you from our competitors, and it's good to see some good sportsmanship. Let's take a good look at the teams. We have Kuba, the challenger with Cannondale, who's actually already attacking with Viviani. Of course he has to attack with Viviani. It's a channel classic. Let's see, is he gonna react? It's Viviani. I wouldn't actually react to that. I'll just let him go. He's only got 66 health. It's not very much. Let's take a look at the teams. Cannondale with Sagan, it's Kuba's team. Then we have Lamprey with Costa, their main guy. So it does not look like DuckTruck is reacting right now, but he might want to reconsider that. If you let Viviani go, it's just letting victory go. I mean, we all know how good Viviani is. But if we take a look at the stats, the guy is he's a lot better in the sprinting department and also in the hill department. So DuckTruck has put himself a bit at the disadvantage by picking Lamprey, but let's see what he can do. The way that DuckTruck is deciding to deal with this decision, or this position he's in, he's just pacing with Peter Nemec. It's not that bad, but I mean, you're sacrificing a guy with 76 heal already. Let's take a look at Lamprey. They've got Anacona, 73 heal, 76 heal, 74 heal. I mean, you could sacrifice some of these riders instead. Ulysses actually got 77 heal, so that's gonna be a good heal for Costa. But if I was him, I would sacrifice a guy like Vals and use him instead. Because Nemec, you want to be able to use him later on, but that's his decision. It seems like it's working out, and Kuba told me that he's attacking Viviani just because it's me. So thank you, Kuba. I appreciate it. I think my subscribers also appreciate it, just to see Viviani in action. It's not often you see him in action on my channel. And DuckTruck realized it wasn't a good decision to pace with Nemec, so instead of pacing with Passato, he decided to attack with him, and if he can catch up to Viviani, he's got a big advantage on Viviani. He's only got 40 seconds up there, and there's like a minute gap down to the peloton. Let's see if Kuba reacts on this. If Kuba would counterattack with another guy, and bring a better guy than Passato out to the breakaway, then it would force DuckTruck to start pacing the peloton. It's all mind games. Passato made his way up to the breakaway, and this forced Kuba to pace in the peloton. But if I was Kuba, I would pace. It's a correct choice, but maybe attack and see if you can catch up once they're close enough. Once you get them in with that like 30 to 45 second gap, try and attack away with a guy that's better than Passato and force him to do something. The thing that DuckTruck is doing bad, in my opinion, is that Passato should be pacing in the breakaway. He's just sucking wheels out here. He might just be saving Passato, but you know what? He's not gonna make much of a difference in the end game or in the late stage. So why not just use him now and just see if you can kill Viviani and force Kuba to pace even harder? But it does not look like it. There's also only a minute 30 left down to the peloton, and it looks like it's all gonna be status quo in a second. Ooh, and as soon as Kuba caught the breakaway, he's attacking Viviani again, forcing Passato to react to this. But well, you know what, Viviani didn't really get anywhere. Actually, now he's getting away. That acceleration finally kicked in, and now he decided to pace with Passato, but there's only 30 seconds down to the peloton. Has Kuba stopped pacing? No. He thought he might have caught the breakaway and then the Viviani attack. Not a bad idea. It's kind of what I asked him to do. I hoped he would do it, because that's the right move. But sadly for him, now Passato finally waked up and paced. He's been sitting on their wheels for the entire time he's been in the breakaway, and now he can use some of those efforts he's been saving up. How big of a gap does Viviani have? Why does my right click not work? It does now. Viviani's got like a 40-second gap. That's really good. So if the peloton catches Passato, that forces DuckTruck to also pace in the peloton. And it's all neutralized. Passato and Viviani's just been caught by Kuba. Let's see if anyone is actually going to counterattack. They might just settle down and get some water and just see each other out. But knowing these two guys, they want action. After 50 kilometers it's all neutralized, I don't think they'll like that. We'll see Canada. We might actually see Viviani just attack right off the bat again, or maybe Passato. We will see what they're gonna do. I can't imagine them just go all the way like this to the finish line. Some of them has to react to this. And he did what I thought he would. He attacked Viviani. Let's see. And he's like already reacting to this, so I don't believe that... Oh, he's just getting water Viviani from the looks of it. So I don't think that Viviani will actually get anywhere with Nemec pacing, and it might just have been a tactical attack to get some water for Viviani. And yes, it looks like he's stopping with his pacing. And as soon as I said that, Pussato is off. This is his reaction to this. He stopped pacing the peloton and decided to attack with Pussato. And let's see if Kuba's... Oh, he's sleeping. From the looks of this, Kuba is sleeping. I mean, Pussato's already got a minute. That's a lot for a guy like Pussato. Pussato does not need a lot. He's got 74 hill and a good enough sprint to, if he comes down to the finish like this, he's gonna win it. But he's bringing Viviani back, so he might actually be pacing with Viviani. Or it looks like he's pacing with Caruso. Cuba's gotta do something. But the mastermind that Cuba is, he's gotta figure out something, that's for sure. So we have a quick little update. With 60 kilometers left, Pussato is still all alone in the front with 5 minutes. Yes, Pussato's got a lot, but he's been out there since the 115th kilometer mark, so Pussato's gonna be tired. He's gonna be pacing like 75 the entire way, and Cannondale gotta react. Cuba's gotta be pacing 85 to 90 with some of his riders. He's gotta do it. He's not guys like Viviani. They have to have great hills, because the Montreal circuit is all hills pretty much. The only downhill is the one in the end. Like, that's the only one you can relax on, but you gotta catch Pussato, like, right here, I'd say, before the second last hill. I would catch him. You need to catch him right there, and you gotta go counterattack with Sagan or someone else. Force DuckTruck to be in the same position you're in right now. And this is the first action we've seen in quite a while now. Moreno Moser from Cuba's team has decided to attack. He's got 40 seconds, he's getting off. If he can catch up to Pussato, Moreno Moser must have a lot more in his tank than the other guy has. But Peter Nemec's attacking. This is DuckTruck's response, and if it comes to a sprint finish, I would actually have Peter Nemec because he's got 76 hill. Well, actually no, it's almost a tie between those two. Let's see if there are no other guys decide to attack. Now, Cuba is now pacing again. Every time, this stage, every single time, Cuba's he needed to react to everything. He's not been the guy acting, he's been the guy reacting to everything, and that's not a nice position to be in. It's kind of tough, because you gotta make all those tough decisions. But for a guy like DuckTruck, the reigning champion, that's a really nice place to be. Like, DuckTruck can just do whatever he wants. He's just counterattacking everything that Cuba's doing, and he just needs to wait for Cuba to react to that. But with 40 kilometers left, we have Nemec and Moreno Moser out there as the two big names, and Pussato all the way in the front with almost 5 minutes. But Pussato's gotta be dead. Like, his green bar is gonna be non-existent. We'll see if he can stay up there. If he wins like this, it's been in spectacular fashion, because he's been in the breakaway for like 150 kilometers, and that's not easy to do. And we have another attack from DuckTruck. He just wants to get off with as many riders as possible, and Cuba's been pacing with Gatto for quite a while now, and he's gotta use another rider. And I don't know, DuckTruck is saying something is up, but I don't know what's going on. He might have just misclicked with Elise and meant to do something else. It looks like he's bringing him back. There's only 20 seconds, but all the way in the front. Wait, no, has Pussato been caught? Pussato is dead. Pussato boinked. So all the way in the front, we have Moreno Moser. The tides have been flipped. 25 kilometers left. Now Nemec has to react. Pussato fell. Actually, Pussato fell from the looks of it. Yeah, Pussato fell, so that's how we lost it all. That's how it goes. In PCM, you turn everything upside down. Pussato was in that front with 1 minute, and it looks like he was gonna win this, but he fell. That's really lucky for Cuba. I thought he just boinked, but no, he actually fell. Now Nemec is catching up to Moser, but if it comes down to a sprint, Moser's gonna have that with 75 acceleration to Nemec's 70 and 58 sprint. That's not very good on Nemec. Maybe Peter Sagan. Oh, Peter Sagan is just right behind him. There's only 40 seconds difference, and this is a 9-man group. Oh, it's gonna be Sagan versus Costa, but Sagan has no helpers left because Makata is dead. 22 kilometers. This is all. It's very exciting right now. Very, very exciting. Costa versus Sagan, and all the way in the front we have Nemec versus Moser. So Moser's gonna help Sagan, and you're gonna have. Oh, Costa's all alone. Kuniko is dead. Kuniko looks like he's gonna be dead, but Ulisses coming back. Ulisses is back now also. We have a big 50-man group all the way in the front. Oh, Rodriguez doesn't matter. The AI. And for some reason he's pacing with Sagan. Cuba's gotta have some sort of hidden agenda, because why would you pace with Sagan when you're the best sprinter here? And you got two other riders, and he's now attacking with Moser. He's trying, well, he can't. Moser cannot get away. So, this, right now, I'd say Cuba's sitting in a very good spot. Like, the entire stage, he's been sitting in a bad spot, but now he's sitting in a good spot. Everything is together. It's Costa versus Sagan from the looks of this. And he's got two riders helping him, while DuckTruck's only got one. If you take a look at Ulisses, he's gotta be dead. Ulisses is so far back. And he's pacing with Costa. And he's gotta do this. Going up this is the last time they go up this hill. And he's gotta get separation. He's gotta get away from Sagan. And this is the only hill he can do. But if it comes down to a sprint, Cuba's gonna win this. And it all came down to who picked what team. Kuba went into this picking Sagan knowing that it's gonna be it could either be a hilly finish like attack, or it could be a sprint, and that guy can do both. And he's now pacing really hard with Sagan. So it's gonna be Sagan versus Costa as I expected. 11 kilometers to go. All the way in the front we have Rodriguez, but it does not matter. Sagan and Costa are going side by side. If it comes down to a sprint, Sagan is gonna be a better rider. So DuckTruck must know he needs to attack. He needs to attack with Costa, but he also needs to save some energy. This is gonna be close, guys. We're in for a good one this time. Well, at least he's trying to come back, but he can't. It is official. Costa versus Sagan. When is a Costa gonna attack? The world champion Costa. He's gotta attack on that next hill. You see that little hill going up again? He's gotta attack on that. Or actually, it's a hilly finish, but I mean, he's gotta play this somehow. 8 kilometers left. Who's gonna be king of the hill this episode? Is DuckTruck gonna keep his throne, or is Kuba gonna knock him off that throne? 7 kilometers left. I actually caught Rodriguez, but it doesn't matter because it's the AI. DuckTruck knowing he has to do something. He's trying to attack with Costa. He's attacking right before the hill, but Sagan is reacting. This is actually the hill, but Sagan is reacting. He's getting nowhere. He's getting nowhere. They're side by side. Costa is using all his energy. Costa is trying everything. DuckTruck knows he's got to do everything. We're in the final 5 kilometers, head by head. They're both attacking. Yo, DuckTruck is just using Sagan. Sagan didn't use any power though, because he was counter sprinting. There's 2 turns coming into the final kilometers, and you gotta be in the front. If you see, there's a right turn and another right turn, and you gotta be in the front. Sagan is just counter sprinting Costa. Costa's not in a very good spot right now. I mean, oh, he's dead. He even boinked. It looks like Costa boinked, but you can see the final 2 turns in the head. Under that La Flamme Rouge, you go right and you go right, and there's the finish. 2 kilometers left, 1.8, 1.7. Costa's gotta do something. There goes Sagan. Sagan is attacking, but Costa is dead. We have a new king of the hill. If you think you can beat Sagan, of course you can beat Sagan. But if you think, oh, he actually sprinted way too late. Oh, Costa lost that, but Sagan won. So, if you think you can beat Kuba, put your name in the comment section below. Oh, wait, it's not over yet? What the? Okay, well played to both competitions. Sagan won that one, and he just picked a better rider. So, if you think you can beat Kuba, it can be real tough. Put your name in the comment section below. So, put your Steam name so I can add you on. So, put that in the comment section below, and you might get a chance to play Kuba. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. Please leave some love to DuckTruck. There is another annotation on screen to his channel. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.